welcome to That Homestead Family. And this is going to be a bonus video. Recently I posted about some of the seedlings that we were doing and the newspaper seedling pots that we were using, and I had some people request a video or a tutorial on how to make those seedling pots, so that's what we're going to be doing. We have two types of pots here, and this is the one that I used, but I've also seen these made, and they seem to be they're not quite as easy to make as these are, but they seem to be a little more I don't know, I like that they're just a little more, for maybe those of us that are OCD, they're just a little more fit and tucked in better than these are. But I'm going to show you both of them. So first, let me show you how to do this pot. The first thing that I do is I take a section of newspaper and I only use like one single sheet. So I take where it's folded, open it up, and tear down the middle where it's folded. So I'm going to just be using one single sheet of newspaper. Now what I use is just a regular water bottle, and well, before I use that I need to fold. Let me show you how I fold. So if you see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns of print on this newspaper. So I fold over to the first column of print. So if you can see that, see how this is one column, so I kind of just fold over to meet that first column. This is going to be the part of the bottom that I fold down, so that just gives me a good amount to fold down. Okay, so then when I do that, it leaves a half of a column up top here. So I fold that half column down, which sort of just gives me a good ridge to give me a good stable top here so it doesn't collapse or anything. Now, there are two ways that you can do this. You can roll this ridge on the inside, and then if you want to use like masking tape or Scotch tape to tape the edge here, you can do that. Or you can flip it over and let that roll be to the outside. Now what I'm going to do is the bottom of my water bottle is going to come to the edge of where I folded the paper down. And so I just roll it up, roll the whole sheet of paper. And then what I'm going to do is take where the end piece of the paper is, that's the first part that I fold down, and then I just kind of work my way around and just kind of fold it like that, and I even kind of take the paper and kind of push it down a little bit to make it. Now don't roll it too tight on your bottle, because you're going to need to be able to slip your bottle out once you're done. So once I've done that, I take just a little bit of my roll. I don't know, I come around maybe a quarter of the way of the pot, and I tear what I rolled over, and I pull it over and tuck it in that way, and that kind of holds this piece together for me. So I don't have to use tape, and then I just don't like the thought of putting tape in the garden, because I bury these pots completely. I don't pull my seedlings out of these pots. I bury the newspaper and everything into the soil. So I don't like having tape with the chemicals of the glue and stuff on it, so I prefer doing it this way. So that's the first pot. That's the round pot. Okay, for the second pot, the square pots, the first thing that you're going to do is still take one single sheet of paper and you're going to fold it in half, touching the end to end, and you'll find that the newspaper company does not fold it directly in half. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, I try to get the corners to match end to end. Okay, once I've done that, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it this way. And just put me a little crease in there so I can see the fold line for the rest of what I'm about to do. Okay, so now that we have the two folds in half and in half again, we're going to unfold that one. And we're going to take the folded edge and we're going to take and bring it down to line it up with the middle fold that we unfolded. And then we're going to take the other side and fold it down to match the middle fold. Now, I don't know if you remember as a child making paper hats. I did. This is what it sort of feels like in this set portion of it. So we're going to take the two open end and take the top sheet of the open end and fold it to match the bottom of these two triangles that we made. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to fold it up again. Okay, so this is what we have. And once again, we're going to use this fold line, and we're going to take the edge of this and bring it to the center fold line. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to take this and fold this edge to meet this folded edge. And then we're going to pull it up, fold it again. Now this next step is probably the most difficult part of it all. So if you can get this, you can do the whole thing. So if you see with it folded like this, we have this side here, and then we have this one that's not attached. So what we're going to do is take this loose flap and we're going to tuck it into this flap, just like this. And once we get that folded, so now we're going to fold this over and just put a nice crease in it. Then we're going to fold it back the other way, put a nice crease in it. This is just going to give it some ability to move a little bit, so it will fold both ways. And then we're going to take this corner and fold it to that corner, and the only thing we're going to press is just this top section right here. So once we've done that, and you take this and pull it out, it gives it a way to, allows it to crease right there, and you've got your square pot. And I sort of take and kind of crease the bottom edges of it just to give it a good stable, and then you can press the bottom, and that's your square pot. So we've got the round pot and the square pot, and you know, probably if you're going to put pots in a tray, the square pot is going to give you more of a better fit, because obviously it's going to be a rectangle shaped tray, so the straight lines versus the curved lines are going to fit better. These are just easier. I can make these a lot quicker than I can make these. So this is what I usually opt for because I'm needing to plant about 100 seedlings right now. So I can just knock these out real quick. So this is one of my first trays of seedlings, and as you can see, they're already starting to pop up. But right here, I just used a tub that we already had at home. I don't have any seedling trays and didn't want to spend the money to go buy any seedling trays. But you can either just water these I showed on another video a sprinkler I made out of a water bottle. You can do that, or you could just put a little bit of water in the bottom of these and just let it soak up as it needs it. But these won't be long before these will be going into the new raised bed garden. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Leave me a comment below if you felt like you got value from this. And if you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'm learning. You know, we homesteaded in the past, but it's been a lot of years and we're just kind of getting back into it again because of the new location that we've been able to move into. So I'm really excited about using these pots, but if you have a better way to do it or any tips or tricks that you would like to share, all the more the better. So I really appreciate you sharing with us. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.